Oh dear. Will John be joining us? Let's find out, shall we? Yay!
Hey!
Wampa, wampa,
Wampa wampa! Yes.
So, oh my gosh, guess what, Matt? The auction ended.
Yeah.
$190.63.
Wow.
In the last 2 or 3 seconds, it went from 81 all the way up to 190.63
Wow.
for five Dungeons and Dragons figures complete.
Yeah.
Almost $200 for 5
Nice.
figures. That's crazy.
That's amazing. They were in good nick.
Oh, they were beautiful. They're beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, he's gone again.
Keep talking. All right. I'm here.
So the host, we were commenting that since Matt and I got on before you, that maybe you'd be on the bottom today. So the host never goes on the bottom, I guess.
He swapped you around. He swapped you around, John. Yeah,
he did. He
health off priority. Health off priority. I was making sure this signs. You can't even see it, can you?
No, we were wondering where you were. So we were like talking, and then
I know you were.
And then the screen came up. We could see the screen come up, and I thought, oh, he's having a look at it. And then
I'm always on first.
I thought, was John? Who's doing that? It's got to be Mark.
All right.
So I finished painting last night, and my dad woke up this morning, and he walks over, and he's like, "Holy cow, it's all done. Everything's done." And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You can't even tell." He goes, "How did you guys paint it that well?" He's like, "You can't even tell that anything was ever there." Like, we took down these giant, like 12-foot beams that were like these wooden planks that someone had put up as like dressing. I don't know. They wanted to make it look rustic or something, like an old, I don't know, maybe like a little chateau village thing or something that's on an island or whatever, you know. But they protruded about 1.5 feet into the space between the living room and the patio. So basically, like, your patio and living room were both about 2 feet short of like using up the whole available space. Yeah. So now that we've taken all that down and threw it away, it's like we have an extra 2 feet on our patio and an extra 2 feet in the living room, and everything is all painted and looking nice. And so in the end, it was worth spending 3 days on this little remodel trick. But I was like so upset that they sprung it on me Tuesday morning. Like, I wake up, I think I did a video. I woke up, did a video, walked out into the living room, and he's like, "Ready to go to work?" And I'm like, what? No, you never told me about this, you know. And I was planning on doing a show tonight. Oh no, not tonight. You gotta do all this, you know.
Yeah, well, you've got Matt's kitchen to do next. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. I've already discussed that. I've already discussed that with the wife. We're doing that in June. So that's been delayed a little bit.
Yeah, smash it. Yeah, congrats on getting 200, then going back down to 199. But
yeah,
never mind.
Yeah,
it might be back up to 200 by
stream.
Any luck?
Maybe at 250 in no time. Yeah.
Mark, John's done all this work this week yet Matt can't finish a kitchen.
I haven't even started it. So.
There we go. 199. What can I do? What can I do?
Someone will hit you.
I was on 200. It went back down to 199, but never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm not bothered.
Your device is going to restart. What? No, don't restart. What the hell? Stupid freaking Windows update. Stop. Windows update's going to kill us.
Yeah, mine did that last night.
Why? You're just
You're
like,
watching John's videos. Yep. Well, I've
I'm in the middle of doing something. Why would you restart?
199. That's okay. I've only got 6 people on tell. What's going on? I think it's John.
Night.
When John had been on, we've had like 17 viewers.
Go on, John. Do some more.
You need to do more work?
Yeah, what's your dad got planned next?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's all we could do without a contractor. To be honest, yeah, really. I mean, I think we did everything we could do during this. I can't think of anything else that we could possibly do. We want to install windows instead of the screens on the patio, because then when it rains, the water comes into the patio, so you can't use it. But then you got to wash the floors, or you get black mold growing out there, and it's like it's just a mess. So we want to put in glass windows, but the glass windows would require a contractor. We can't do that on our own because they got to be storm proof. They got to handle hurricanes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we want to cut the wall down between the kitchen and the dining room, because it's a stupid hallway. This was designed like in the 50s or 60s, where they loved hallways. So there's hallways all over the place through the condo that just don't need to be there, you know? And the kitchen to the dining room is one of those areas. And we've seen other people in our building where they've torn that wall down and got rid of the hallway. And it opens it up. It really opens the whole place up and makes it look twice as big. So
DIY.
Not
try
sure
to
about
install Linux instead of Windows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you were just talking about the Hyperreal, isn't it? You're saying how the actual clothing is rubber as well, isn't it? So
yeah, that's the only negative I have about this guy is the Hyperreal Luke. Is the rubber clothing. It's really a rubber. Like, think of the skin that's on like your $6 million man or the Action Man rubber suit.
Hey,
and
I'm back at 400.
It's really rubbery. And I thought from the pictures, like there's no weathering on it. There's none of the paint. There's none of the paint details that you saw in the pictures. So the photographs, like even the pictures on the box, show it like they show them dirty and weathered, and it looks like cloth on the packaging. Like the box itself shows cloth, and then you open it up and it's rubber, and you're like, why do I have a rubber guy when it shows a picture of a cloth guy? You know, like it's
that face don't look the same as the picture, does it? The face don't look the same.
There's two different heads, though. I got the.
Oh, is there?
That's horrible.
Yeah, I got the messed up hair head on.
Right.
Where you can get the feathered combed hair as well.
Right.
But the faces look almost the same. It's just the hair that's different, really.
Sorry about that.
But
Not for me. Not for me. That one. I don't think.
No, it's not worth. It's not.
Of the two, if you're gonna pick one of the two, get the Darth Vader. If you're only gonna get one, get the Darth Vader.
Yeah, I've got the Vader out on display, so but it looks nice to have them facing off, isn't it? So
yeah. I put them in many different poses up in the video. So
but for like it's 70 quid over here. So I mean, I was lucky enough to get it for £47 on Amazon when I priced it wrong. So I don't know if it's worth 70 quid. So it's a lot, isn't it?
I'm back to 200, thank you.
Yeah.
Wash hands. You would know if I had 2 different heads if you watched this video.
It almost just posted. Come on.
Yeah. Have you put it on YouTube, or is it just on Patreon?
No, I just put it up for everybody. Yeah.
No, I've been talking to.
I said you put it on Patreon.
Yeah, I put it on Patreon, Facebook, and everywhere. So.
Yeah, I hadn't been talking to John before the show started, so you just stuck it up, haven't you? So, not had a chance to watch it yet.
I know you are now. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, that's brilliant.
So just hope someone else doesn't unsub now.
Yeah.
Oh, I should go unsub just to piss them off.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I posted it on Twitter, it went back to 199. So I bet if somebody's thinking, I want to be 200, I might win something.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was something at 100, but there's nothing at 200. I'm afraid. Maybe 500.
Is that a Twizzler, John? You're eating there? Is that a Twizzler?
Oh yeah, I like Twizzlers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I just got my snack crate. Woohoo! From the United States. Yes. And if you're a patron, you can actually watch me unbox that.
Yeah, I saw you put it up.
That's
Can you watch them eat?
exclusive.
Can you watch you eat you?
Exclusive.
Can the patrons watch you eat them as well? Yeah.
Yeah. They can actually. I said I was gonna open one per night on live stream. But
one per night on live stream.
I lied. I've eaten them all. What is then? John, send me some of these, will you? Because I've Lance peanut butter crackers.
I forgot to send you those peanut butter bars that you liked before. Oh, those peanut butter crackers.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, my new favorites.
I know how to get those. Next box, I'll throw some.
Yeah, because they're pretty light, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, love those.
Yeah.
I mean, I could make my own, but yeah, new favorite.
I was saying to Mark yesterday. I like is it the payday bars? They're like nuts and caramel.
Yeah.
They're really salty bar. Yeah. Yep. I used to buy like a box of them because they were quite expensive. There used to be a convention over here, and American sweets. They just sell American sweets over here, a big convention. And I would just buy a box of them. And I would make them drag them out for a while. But
yeah.
They're not good for you. They got so much salt in them.
Oh, they probably do. Yeah. Well, you want to know a funny thing? That depends on your level. Like I went to a nutritionist when I lived in Seattle about the last year before I moved out here. And they actually said when they tested everything, and they said, you are so low on salt. They were like, you need to eat as much salt as you can possibly eat because your sodium levels in your blood are so low that you're she's like, the number I see right here means that you should be like fainting and almost dying because your salt is so low. She's like, you need to eat. She goes, so don't hold back. If you like salt, eat it, because for some reason your body's just expelling it and not keeping it in your system. So she was like, gave me basically this okay to eat salt. And she said that another key thing is that she told me that low sodium actually will be a contributor to diabetes. So if you're too low on salt, and a lot of people don't eat a lot of salt because they think it's going to give them like hypertension and high blood pressure, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, then they end up getting diabetes because they weren't eating any salt. It's such a strange,
Yeah.
Jody, you have been spoilt on here because there's only a few of us.
Yeah. When Tim's got 100 people to go through, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
you want a Teddy's chocolate orange? He should have said earlier that I sent you one over with that package I sent you.
Yeah.
But I'll send you a couple. I can find some. They'll be selling them now, won't they? Still selling them, yeah. I think they're selling them near Christmas, don't they, really, mostly?
Yeah.
That's when we get them in the States. I only get them in the States at Christmas, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll send you some over.
So everybody seems to love this bag, huh?
Yeah.
It was a real hit on Twitter.
Yeah. I thought it was an old bag you found in a flea market or something.
No, it was at a dollar store.
I'm not even going to go there.
Because it looks.
I'm sure I will, but I'm not even going to go.
Got the tag.
It looks very stained and weathered.
The
picture.
That's just how they did it. But I mean, look, there's the new tag on it right there.
Are you going to go and buy a load? Are you?
Have
you seen my bag? My vintage finger bag.
If people want them, I'll go pick up the rest of. Like if this store that's closer to me might have them, and I'll grab them all if they have them.
Mark wants one. I want one.
I want a lunchbox. He knows what I want.
What do you want? The box that they're in.
Lunchbox.
The lunchbox. He wants the
Oh yeah, the Mandalorian one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
What do you do? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
have we
that
got
bag will only be in America, won't it? Won't see it over here. So.
No, probably
Yeah.
not. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If I see more of, I got to buy them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will, Jody. I don't know what I thought about well. So, Matt, have you got anything today?
No.
No, me neither.
Nothing.
No.
Me neither. Been spoiled the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Been very lucky.
I got 4 boxes we need to open.
Oh dear.
Oh,
One looks like it's a zebra printer, but that's just the box it's in.
All right.
It's not really a zebra printer.
Oh, yeah. I have bought today a new webcam. I shall have it tomorrow. HD webcam. So you might see a clearer picture from me next week.
Something else from Hasbro. We don't know what that is yet.
Yeah.
So I bet this big one has to be another collector case.
to tell you what, though, I voted in that poll.
What poll? Oh, the archive.
Hasbro Pulse. You've got to be an Hasbro Pulse member to vote on it, but I voted in it.
Huh.
How'd you do that then? Oh.
Ah.
But
So not all right. So not everyone can vote on the figure then. That's unfair, isn't it?
Not everybody. No, you guys in the UK can't vote. It's just
I have.
United States and Australia can vote, but you can't vote in the UK.
Can you do it if you've got an American email? Have you got a .com email? Can you do it? No.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Well, I got one of my
That's
lots.
what I've got.
One of the big lots of figures came in, and I got this weird looking Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm gonna sell.
I ordered my McFly yesterday. Which ones did you order, Mark?
NECA Future Figures. Yeah, he did. But he's from 1978, so he should sell okay. And then if anybody wants an Ahsoka, that this was in the lot, and I have my Ahsoka up there. So if anybody needs an Ahsoka one of these, we can send her on to somebody.
Oh yeah,
send her on.
I like my Ahsokas.
Was that Matt? Where's the collection?
She came in the set, didn't she? She came in the box set. So I don't have that one.
You couldn't buy her alone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got my Lone Ranger figures. Tonto. Right.
Oh, look, he's ready to get on his horse.
I know, he's kicking his leg up, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit, yeah.
But there was all these figures you could get back in the day with their horses. Butch Cassidy would be pretty cool, or Wild Bill Cody. Those would be cool to get. And I found out I remember I had these as a kid. So when I saw them for relatively cheap, I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know they were that cheap. I'll get them,
Yeah.
And then one of the guys on Twitter was like, oh, did you also have the Zorro figures when you were a kid? And I was like, no, I didn't even know there was Zorro ones. So I looked up Gabriel Zorro figures.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 5 on eBay, and they're all like thousands of dollars. Yeah. And I was like, I'm surprised. It's another thing where, like, usually when you type something in when you're looking at eBay, you get thousands of results. You literally only get 5 for Gabriel Zorro. I was like, wow, that's how rare this guy is.
Have you ever seen the Johnny Depp Lone Ranger film? Do you think of that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's all right, isn't it? I quite like it. So,
you got Biff and Marty from Back to the Future. Yeah, I've just got Marty. I'm going to go for Biff, but I'll wait on him because he won't sell out, will he? I don't think Marty will, but Biff. I don't think Biff will sell out.
Marty's bound to, isn't he?
I'll wait on.
Right. No, you're right. Yeah, get the main character first, and then the side guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I went on Forbidden Planet last night.
Yeah. He contacted me yesterday. he wants to come on. He's going to come on sometime. He wants to know what to set up and everything like that. I've sent him a link, so he might even pop up tonight with any luck.
Who was that?
Han Solo. He might. Might pop
yeah.
I sent him a link.
Yeah.
He just wants to get sorted out.
Yep. Oh, it's my superhero collecting case.
That's
Pretty
cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's got like guys flying around, a bunch of robot bug things like attacking.
Is that from the 70s, John, or 80s?
Does it have a date on it?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's even earlier, 1964.
Wow. I thought it looked old.
1964. They were doing plastic cases like this in 1964. Wow.
Wow.
Are
Yeah.
they doing figures that small then?
I didn't think so. That's crazy. Like, why? What was this used for then? Made in Glendale, New York. Huh.
Wow.
I have no idea why they had a. They
Superhero.
think people would put their cars in it. They're like Matchbox and stuff cars, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, if it's for superheroes, it's obviously going to be for figures, but I just can't think of any figures that were that scale.
But was Mego making them that small at that point? Was the Mego?
No.
Mego made the large ones, but they also at the same time as those 8 or 9 inch figures, they had small ones as well. Maybe it was for those. But the other day I got my Star Wars case, which I love.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that picture of those guys.
Yeah, everyone's seen that. That's a good one, isn't it?
That one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The glare, the lights glaring. But that weird, crazy looking Darth Vader and Chewbacca wearing armor. And this is the double-sided one, so it's got the picture on both sides.
Oh,
That's
cool.
nice.
Which is really cool. And those can go with my space case.
That one's. I like that one more with the robots on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you like the space case more?
Yeah, that one's wicked. I love that one more. Yeah, that's wicked. Yeah. Yeah, he's pointing out. He's going like that, pointing out.
Was that aimed at the case or at John?
Oh, well, it's a Star Wars knockoff, yeah, it is.
Oh,
there's a lot of abuse. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of abuse tonight, aren't I?
It's more infamous than the Star Wars case, I think.
It's more infamous than the Star Wars case itself,
Yeah.
So what
yeah, I think it's all.
This is okay. So the Hasbro Pulse is another remnant Stormtrooper.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one.
Need sent you some more of them boxes.
When they pop up, I was like, "Oh, I want to get another one." So they got another one.
There you go. Mego made the infamous 3.75 superheroes.
Yeah.
With the holes in the hands like that,
yeah.
Yes, they were. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the beginning of my Voltron. This is the start. So here we go. We got one of the arms from Panache Place. No, this is a leg. The blue one was a leg. That's right. It formed a foot like this.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, but it fits 3.75 inch action figures, which is what it's cool about it.
Cool.
Panache Place, 1984. Blue Lion. From is his mouth open? I don't. Oh, his mouth opens even. Look at that! Roar, roar! I am the Blue Lion. That's cool. So I'm gonna have like a 16-foot tall Voltron when I'm done. Don't know where he's gonna go, but he'll go somewhere. I think there's his foot. I am a foot now. Yeah, I was slowly winning all the parts. I found out that for this Voltron, if you buy them complete, you're gonna spend around $150. But what happens is every one of the ones that's complete online, like one of the guys, the chrome on the leg is all worn off, or it's like the ear is busted off the head, you know? So it's like you get 4 perfect guys and one guy that's not so perfect, you know? And
So
every single one that's on eBay has all 5 lions that they're selling together. Something's broken on one of the 5 lions.
yeah.
So, and then I found out you can get each lion for $20 to $30 on their own.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well just buy a really nice looking each piece, and then when I'm done,
Build,
you'll spend
build
about
one
the same
yourself.
amount of money, you know?
Yeah, build it yourself. Yeah.
Oh.
And like in this case, I actually got the red lion and the figure with him.
Oh, cool.
Hello. I'm the figure that goes with him. I don't know if I really go with him because I'm blue and this is a red lion, but whatever. And I'll form the head. No, I'm gonna form the head turns like it, you know, because it's his hand.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right.
yeah. And his jaw moves so that you can grip the sword. These are really stiff. They're actually not that. They're not really loose. They're pretty good.
Is that mouth sort of spring loaded? Is it?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. Spring
yeah.
loaded. Yep. Yep. So that will form. This is one of the arms. So he would form an arm. I think he goes like that, and then this.
Yeah.
I think this piece will attach to the body.
Clever. It's a
The
tail. That's
tail.
clever, isn't it?
I think it slides
Yeah.
in, and then that forms the arm.
Very clever.
Yeah, I know. My green guy up there has his helmet, but I think the blue guy. I got the yellow guy coming, but I don't think he has a helmet. Hunk, what's his name? Hunk, and then the blue guy needs a helmet, so I got to find that somehow. The helmets seem to be hard to find. All right, that's cool. So 2 of them, they're in good shape. They're not bad. I'm happy.
We can tell
I'm happy.
Mark, we can tell John's back now, can't we?
Yeah, I've got to the word. Tim has made a purchase today, and he just sent me a picture of it.
Oh dear.
To help him out when it comes on.
Look at that, yeah.
His internet. So yeah, his streams are going to be a bit better because when he went all the night, he was just on and off once, and then when he was on his own stream, he were all right. He were constant. Funnily enough.
Yeah, weird that.
I don't know how I did that. The green guy's Pidge, apparently.
Yes, Pidge. Yes, Pidge. Yep.
You got to really got to learn the ball trump. He will do. He will do.
So it was Pidge. He's the green guy, and then let's see, Keith. Keith was the red one, and black one is Shiro. Was it the blue one originally Sven, and then Sven died in the cartoon, or if you're watching the American version, he just went away somewhere, didn't really die because we couldn't have American kids dealing with death. And then someone else took over after Sven, but I don't remember who that was. And then Princess Allura was the pink one. Princess Allura.
It does say that you need wired internet to be perfectly honest to StreamYard, but
that's.
I've only Touchwood have only gone off once, but my internet's been going off all day today. It's gone 3 times today, and I've rebooted it just before we started.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Touchwood, it's not going to go off.
Well, I've had to look into buying like a 10-meter internet cable so I can plug it into my router down in my front room, and then I'm going to have to bring it all the way up to the spare room, and then I can plug it in so I'll stop using the Wi-Fi. So I might not be so glitchy then. So that's the only one I can think of.
Problem.
The other thing with being in this room is that I can be wired in this room because it's closer to the router.
Yeah.
But if I'm in the living room, it's got to be Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose I could be wired, but it's only there, isn't it? So I could if I wanted, but like I said, I've only had that one issue. Watch me go off now. That's just been thrown off the internet to remote. Oh dear, yeah, I've gone off a few times today. It's been shocking today. I've rebooted it, and it's touch wood. It seems okay now. So you missed that. You missed that comment earlier, Mark. I'm glad you did, really.
I think that here they occasionally throttle you back. So like we have fiber optic that's supposed to be 1 gig internet. We pay for 1 gigabyte speeds. And then, you'll check it off and on, be like 900 megs, 800 megs. I'm like, it's fine. And then all of a sudden one day it'll just go down to nothing. Like you can tell. And I check it, it's like 100 meg. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how? And then you call them up and they're like, oh, let me like click this little switch here and see what happens. And is that better? And you check it to be like back up to 900 and you're like, yeah, it's better.
So Tim, you were asking yesterday about the double telescoping Luke Skywalker. Have you seen one, or have you been offered one or anything like that? Because I've just seen one. Well, I saw one yesterday, last night. Very expensive. Very expensive. It's got the G on the lightsaber, but £1,000.
Ask him if you can buy just the lightsaber and he can keep the figure.
Yeah. £990. You're just wondering. Because it's funny that I saw that last night when you were mentioning it, so I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, firewall and wireless has been stable, and again using commercial grade stuff. Yeah, it will be then. Right. Oh, you work for a network security vendor. Ah, right. Well, yours got to be good on it. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for you, but not for us. He's probably using ours. Seriously, original double telescoping saber, £1,000. That one is, yeah, but that's eBay prices for you. That's I wouldn't pay more than £400, to be honest with you. I've seen £400 graded, so no. Yeah. I'd love one. I absolutely adore one, but
I won a job lot today on eBay.
Oh, quite
nice. Yeah, I got a picture here. £12. This will make John jealous.
Oh,
go on then.
It's got 2 mini regs, but it's got Darth Vader's ship in the back.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And it's got
that's a modern one, isn't it? It's part of the Force 2. Yeah.
And it's got the rockets in it. That's the one I like because it's got the back on it. So £12. So,
wow. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic.
The mini rigs, one is broke and the other one's missing everything. So I might just chuck the ATS5 because the guns all broke off it, and you can get spare guns for those things. So they're solidly fixed in, but one's broke it off completely. So it's like, do I try and find a gun or not, or just throw it? I don't know. So we'll see. But the Energizer's there, but it's got nothing, so I could build an Energizer up.
Yeah.
But it probably costs more money to get all the bits than it is just to buy a complete one. So because you got 8 tools and then you got 2 black cables, haven't you? So
yeah.
So yeah.
Sometimes that's the case,
Yeah. I just saw that TIE fighter, that Darth Vader, and I'm trying to get one. They're always missing the rockets, aren't they? So
yeah.
So that should turn up next week, hopefully. Give it a good scrub, and then.
No, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I've just bought a carded figure. Believe it or not.
What'd you get?
A Meccano?
Oh, yeah, nice.
No, Paliboys.
Looks really good and flat too. Really nice. Yep, named them. That's the same card back as the that Klaatu I got. Yeah.
39 quid.
29. I got it for 29 because I made him an offer yesterday, and he turned it down. And he sent me an offer this afternoon for the same amount. So obviously,
she went, yeah.
So for 30 quid, I've got a Paliboys kind of figure. So I'm chuffed with that.
Just hope he doesn't put it in an envelope. So
yeah, it'll be. He'll throw it in a cereal box or something.
Yeah. So I've already ordered a case for it.
Yeah.
I've done. I went with Christian, and he's sorted me out with the survival kit case that I want, and a figure case. So there you go. It should be coming next week. Chuffed with that.
Yeah.
So I'll be opening that next week. I can't wait to review it, to be honest with you.
I'll click the, let's see, where's the, on Twitter, let's see, let's go to, where's Mark's thing?
Everybody shares it out, Jody. I think everybody shares it out. I know Tim shared it out quite a bit the other night. He didn't mean to, but he'd. Question for you: are those bubbles yellowing the same cause as the figures? Yeah, it's the sunlight. That's why the yellow. That's what I was saying the other night. If sunlight was green, your figures and your bubbles would be green. It's the yellow from the sunlight. Believe it or not, it's funny, but that's how it is.
I don't see it listed on Mark's.
No, Tony didn't know.
No, if it was a toy Tony, it'd be a clear bubble, wouldn't it? So,
yeah.
So,
well, I don't believe it's actually the sunlight that makes them turn yellow, because I've had figures that were totally clear, and I put them in my floor safe, and then open the floor safe 5 years later to check them, and they're turning slightly brown. So I think it's depending on where it was manufactured, and the plastic was just bad at that factory, wherever it was sealed on the card. So that
didn't do a week anyway.
They eventually turn yellow.
Didn't do a week anyway. Did Toy Tony, so it's definitely not a Toy Tony. I've been worried. I had me checking.
No, I've never seen a Toy Tony with a bubble like that. He put new bubbles.
No, he didn't do it. Didn't do a week. Yeah. Any good advice on a UV blocking file for Windows? Prevent UV light from outside. Just close your curtains. keep your curtains shut all day.
Just put some whitewash on your windows.
Yeah. That's not good advice, is it? I know. Sorry.
Or just brick your window up. Yeah, you can get those blackout blinds, can't you?
I know, Tim. We appreciate you.
Get some blackout blinds. Yeah.
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 Just be like me. I've got my case is in the sunlight, and it shouldn't be. That's why I check that ATA, and I check me Dagobah playset all the time just to make sure it's okay. So yeah, it's just a matter of keep being sensible, really. Yeah. That's why a lot of people's collections are in basements.
Yeah.
Fact of life, isn't it? No light in the basement.
Just damn.
What I'm trying to say is that I know some that have been in basements, and like I have some that are turning yellow that were clear when I put them in this floor safe. So it can't be sunlight, because they're not seeing any light at all when they're in the floor safe. Yet one day you put them in clear, 5 years later you check it and they're slightly yellow. So how are they turning?
That's degradation of the plastic.
Yeah, so I think it's the plastic, like it's
Yeah,
certain manufacturers.
the sunlight accelerates it.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, it could
It's going to
accelerate.
happen anyway. That's what we're saying. It's going to happen anyway, but the sunlight accelerates it.
Especially when you see these people that own shops and they have all their stuff in the window, and they try to sell it, and because no one wants to buy it because it's been in the window.
Yeah.
So and it's always got a yellow tinge to it, isn't it, where it's been sitting.
And
So
the color on the cards fades away if you
it's
put
bleached.
it in the window. Yeah, it gets bleached. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I really hate. Is like.
Oh yeah, that's the worst bit, isn't it?
Yeah, Mark's saying it's a reaction to the plastic.
Yeah.
They use cheaper materials for Jedi bubbles, yeah, and especially the tri-logo bubble.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, I've never seen a 12 back with a brown bubble. I've never seen one.
Oh, somebody's actually got a Disney Probe droid. Was it all right? Really nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you don't have a Black Series one to compare, but it's really nice.
But is the Disney
one older, aren't you?
Was the Disney one metal? Is that die-cast metal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when I saw a picture of them, they look identical. It looks absolutely identical to the Hasbro Black Series.
The little aerials on top are different, though, aren't they? They got a thicker piece on the end on each one. So, and you actually have to. I think you have to take out a box and you have to push the aerials in. And some people are like, if I push these aerials in, I don't think I'm ever going to get them out again. So I think you've got to, so worried about putting it back in the box.
Yeah, that's a good question, though. Is the tri-logo suffering the worst of them? I would say so. I know the tri-logo ones are a lot thinner. I don't know if they're going as yellow. I know the Return of the Jedi ones are, but
Return of the Jedi and Power of the Force I've seen turn yellow.
The tri-logo ones are absolutely shocking.
But the tri-logo I usually see are clear. I don't know if I've seen any yellow ones of tri-logo because they were in a different factory, a different company, like thing.
Well,
but yeah, there are modern figures. Yeah, like what he's saying. Like I have that Boba Fett that's in the that was from the holiday special, and like his bubble is becoming, and it's just sitting in there on the shelf. There's no sunlight in the toy room. I've got actually a blackout. I put up actual pieces of wood and covered the entire window, and then put a curtain over it, a blackout curtain, so there's no light getting in at all. Because I'm just put stuff in front of that window anyways. But it's turning like almost like every year it gets more and more dark to the point where in another couple of years I won't even be able to see the figure, I bet. And then I'm just going to open it. Once I can't see him anymore through the bubble because it's going to turn so black. I think I'm just going to open them.
Seems same tri-logo mainly clearer.
Yeah. I've not seen many.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people collect tri-logo, I think, as well, because the bubbles, it's a bit more affordable than buying 12 backs, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking about with the Gamorrean Guard. Like I've been watching a lot of Gamorrean Guards, and most of the Gamorrean Guards are really really dark. But there's tri-logo ones where it's perfectly clear, but then the bubble's crushed. The bubble will be slightly crushed because they're like lighter plastic or something. So I'm like, I can't win.
Can't win.
Like saying, I've had shipper cases of modern figures that haven't seen sunlight and any light for any matter, and they have yellowed both figure and bubbles.
Just the type of plastic in it. So, as people make this stuff, they didn't think these things would still be unpackaged, did they? So,
there you go. The Mexico ones, they have holes. They have actually pinholes in them, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my Greedo got a hole in the back of it. I think it has.
Yeah. Tri-logos, they're so thin. So they crush really easily.
Yeah, they crush, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the air allows the plastic to breathe in those mixed gun because the pinpricks in there. So it's weird. Really weird.
The other thing about Tri-Logo is if they came with helmets, like the Skiff Guard Lando, like the helmet's just thrown in there at the figure's foot. And I like when it's a separate little thing, so.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Mark's saying the best Gamorrean guard to buy is a Lily Ledy. Small holes in the back prevent them from going yellow.
For the Gamorrean guard, yeah.
You're paying a bit more for them.
Yeah, a lot more.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Keeps coming up with these really great pictures, does Mark? The card back as a hole punch behind the figure, yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen that. I'll have to look that up. What's the echoing? Sounds like someone's on in a pan or something. I hear echoing like a
I hear it.
like a metal thing,
Worst thing about the Tri-Logos is the figure and the weapons just rattle around, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they just rattle around. Yeah.
Europeans care more about quality. Well, I don't know about that. Manchester Paliboys were pretty good back in the day. I mean, Kenner always did say they cared. I saw did Paliboys. Because if you wrote to them asking for anything, any weapons, things like that, they'd send you a boatload of them.
Yeah.
Good.
Really?
Good. Hasbro won't do that for you. There might be a video coming up tomorrow about something like that.
I would have written to Palatoy every day. I'm learning some more weapons and figures and stuff.
Yeah.
Or got my mom to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Mom,
right? People do, you know what I mean? But it's just like you just can't ask for everything, can you? They sometimes send figures. You have to send figures. They had that many of them, though, didn't they? So,
although I had heard about that from Kenner, though, like in the early days, anyways. I remember people writing in and saying, like, my Sears thing didn't come with all the figures, and they would send them 4 figures for free, or you know, and people were doing that. I remember people saying they were doing that just because, even if they did get the figures, just because that was the way to get free figures from Kenner.
Yeah.
But I bet by Return of the Jedi, they stopped doing that. You know, they caught on.
He's probably got a Yoda hat somewhere anyway.
Up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a Yoda hat.
It's pinned to the wall. We'll get it eventually.
So I watched the video today. I don't really want to name them or really show it that much because, to be honest with you, just clickbait. But I think you know what I mean when I show the picture.
Is that world-class bullshitters?
Well, that's what I said. I wasn't going to name them.
Well, yeah. Well, you can see it. You can read it. So
yeah, but I didn't want to publicize it because you go through it. I'm going to turn it off because I just want to talk about it. You go through it, and it's called $60 cardboard Star Wars toys, right? And they go through some Baby Yoda stuff, all the Baby Yoda stuff, and I don't know what he's getting at because the $60 cardboard is like an independent trader with some cardboard cutouts of Baby Yoda for $60. I don't know if he's having to go at the trader or I mean, he can't be having to go to Disney because it's not their stuff. I mean, yeah, it might not even be licensed. Then he goes onto the Hasbro YouTube, not YouTube, eBay channel, and saying they're selling crap on there, like rose figures and things like that. But there will be what they're selling stuff off that trying to get rid of. And then
that's where they clearance stuff out. The Hasbro eBay store, is where Hasbro clearances the stuff that from Hasbro Pulse. So if it's not, you know what I mean? So it's like, what? Of course, it's going to be the stuff nobody else wanted, you know.
And then they show this video again.
Oh, Funko.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
This is how many times have we seen this?
I know.
But the thing is some Star Wars boxes, Bounty, whatever they call them. I mean, they don't even come to the UK.
Yeah.
So they could send them to the UK. But
you know, there's nothing in those, right? That's just cardboard. There's no plastic in that.
There's some bits in it, but there might have been, there might have been. Because they take them all out. Look, they're taking them all out there.
Yeah.
But, they're separating them. Yeah.
If you watch the video, look, DC stuff. DC stuff. It's not bloody. It's not even Star Wars.
It's DC in it or something. Yeah.
Well, no, this is a recycling facility. They get stuff from all the different companies that want to recycle and manufacture.
Marvel.
Yeah.
It's not even Star Wars.
They get stuff from every single company that makes things. It's not like it's not just Funko. That was a big issue with the video to begin with. Was everyone was coming down on Funko, but it's like no, Hasbro sends stuff there, Mattel sends stuff there.
Everyone does.
Every toy company sends stuff there to get recycled. That's the point of that facility. It's a recycling place, you know?
Yeah, you can't pick on one thing, can you? He's picking on one toy when it's all the toys that go in there. Huh? So
I put a comment up, what a load of clickbait nonsense. What is your point? Regurgitated footage of Funko products, most not even Star Wars, being pulped. What is the point?
I don't even know why you comment on stuff like that and waste your time.
he just wants to. Yeah, you're gonna get a response again. He's probably going to watch this again.
I'm just sick of fandom menace. Just regurgitating bullshit.
I don't watch it. That's the way to not support it, isn't it? So
it just gets me up. It really does. Really does. I'm talking about videos.
Oh no.
There you go.
I was going to show someone else then.
Go watch that one. I'm not going to show it anymore because you need to go and watch it.
Yeah. He's got it. I mean, probably John's one of the first to have it, aren't you, John? Put it on YouTube.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't see any others so far, but other people had to have got them today. There's got to be a bunch of people who got them today.
Yeah, but you were quick and get it out. So
we went thrift. Like as soon as this is another thing. As soon as I woke up this morning, I stumble out of my room. I go to the bathroom, come out of the bathroom, and my dad's standing there scaring the hell out of me. You know, it's like you're like, you just like go and wash up. You step out, and it's like, hey, let's go. We're going to a thrift store. Come on. And I'm like, what?
I just touched my helmet. I'm rubbing my helmet.
Did a Boba Fett genie pop out?
I like how when you said you're gonna open the battery. No, I'm not gonna open batteries.
No, because I nearly broke it twice. So
so there you go, another video to watch there.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
Really good stuff. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know what the name of it is. Do you know, John?
Hasbro Toy Shop.
Is it really? Is that obvious? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be something else, a bit discreet. Yeah.
But yeah, we went thrift store. We went thrift store hunting. Went to like 4 or 5 thrift stores, found nothing. And then we went to Dollar Tree, and I found like our laptop. Yeah, our Dollar Tree, and found those bags, and I got a couple of generic Transformers that I'm gonna do a fun video for.
Do it all the way around.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go and get some more of those bags, John. There's gonna be a mass supply. You're gonna be supplying them to everyone.
We'll see if this other store has them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 4 Baby Yoda cutouts for $60. I think it's a good deal. $20 each. Yeah, but they all look the same, don't they? Got a lot of videos of Pops getting destroyed. I hate Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Just slide out.
So many Funkos in the world.
Yeah.
In 20 years, the sea will be full of Funkos. All they'll be floating on top.
It will. Yeah.
It'll be the island of Funko Pop.
You could probably build a house out of them, can you? A recyclable house.
Someone should. You could put plaster in between each one and put them like a brick, like a stone house, you know?
Yeah, I've seen someone do that with loads of bottles. They just stack all the bottles up. Yeah.
So what is this one? What is he talking about? The piece on the.
What is the purpose of it? Matt can answer that one.
The piece on the sensor scope?
Yeah.
I don't know why they've done that really, because he doesn't do it in the film, and that piece could get lost very easily, especially if someone's going to wear it out, costuming or something. I don't know why they did that. So,
is it like a little glass piece that slides over like they did in the cartoon? You
can slide the front, or it's in the cabinet now. You can slide it the front open so it goes right through, but you never see that in the film, do you? So I don't know why they did that. Why don't you just keep it solid?
Well, Matt, get your helmet out.
Well, I remember one of the Mandalorians in either in the Clone Wars or Rebels, but they slid it over in front of their eye, like this little piece slid over. But that was that helmet. That was that person's thing. It wasn't Boba Fett, So
all you see Boba Fett do is he puts his thing down when he's flying his ship in Empire, doesn't he? And he's tracking the Falcon. Yeah, it doesn't do. You don't even see any lights really, do you? Flashing on the front of it. So they should have left it solid. So because the EFX one doesn't have that or nothing. It just has a solid. Yeah. Weird. So.
Yep. Weird.
I thought they would have done something a bit more interesting inside the have that lit up and have like a, I don't know, just something flashing inside, or little sort of LED LCD screen that sort of did something. Yeah, like tracking come up or something. Just be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It should have had sound effects in it.
Yeah. Have the noise that we hear in the Mandalorian. That noise.
Yeah.
So that whatever.
Today's episode's on the cast. I got to watch that when we're done here.
Today's what?
Today's Mandalorian episode. It's all about the cast.
Oh yeah, I've watched it.
I've seen it. Yeah, watched it. Yeah,
it's better than the last episode. Yeah, I enjoyed it better than the last one. So,
hi Star Creations. Hi Vintage Toy Rush.
Yeah, that's a new.
Hello. Hello there.
Welcome.
Yeah, that I liked that bit about Gina today on episode. No spoilers, obviously, but
yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna watch it as soon as we're done here. I don't care.
I'm forgotten it was off Deadpool. I don't care. Deadpool.
I don't care if you spoil the whole thing. It's just a behind the scenes deal.
Yeah, it's not really spoiled, and it was they revealed the guys that play the Mandalorian, didn't they? That was interesting.
His stunt guys.
Yeah, there's more than one, so that was interesting. Yeah,
I heard there was two. Is there two or three guys? 3 guys?
Yeah,
two.
Of them.
Yeah. With the actor as well. Yeah, so one does the gunslinging, and one does all the martial arts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's slightly bit shorter than John. It's John Wayne's grandson, isn't it? So you look at them together. He's slightly shorter.
Yeah.
So
it's really John Wayne's grandson for real.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome. The Duke.
Yeah, Patrick. Is it Patrick Wayne was his John Wayne's son, and then it's his son, Patrick Wayne's son, because he did like, is it Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger? I remember that film. Do you remember that film?
I remember the Sinbad movies. I don't know which one was Eye of the Tiger though.
Eye of the Tiger had Jane Seymour in it. Remember her brother turned into the monkey or baboon or whatever.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
I don't think my mom knows. I don't think my mom knows the grandson. He knows. He knew. My mom knew John Wayne and his son a little bit because because the son, after he died, the son came and got my mom gave him back the saddle. She made a saddle for John Wayne. My mother used to make leather. Wow. She used to hand work leather, and we had a farm growing up in upstate New York. And so the cows, when they were used for meat, we would get the skin from the cow, and we would actually lay it out and leather it ourselves. And then she took all the leather from the cows and would make stuff like saddles and hats, and she'd make artwork that you hang on the wall and things like that. And John Wayne, actually, she met him somewhere along the lines, and he actually commissioned a saddle from her. So for a long time, he had used a saddle that she made. And then one day he returned it to her. He was like, I've got my use out of it. It's like, here you go. And she had it as a prized thing in the house that I remember it was sitting on a pedestal. And she had like all these pictures of John Wayne that he had autographed and just different stuff. And then the son came and asked for it all, and she ended up donating it back to the son so that he could put it in some museum or do something with it.
Yeah. So your mum ever got a picture with John Wayne? I know back then it was different, but did she?
Not that I ever saw, but
no.
The stuff that the son didn't take, we auctioned off a couple years back because my mom just wanted to get rid of all the rest of the John Wayne memorabilia.
Yeah. Wow, there you go. Look at that.
She says I met him when I was a little kid, but I don't remember.
Oh, and you can't. Oh my God!
I don't remember.
How about John Wayne? I remember.
I'd love it if I had that memory, but I don't.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do work for Lego, Jody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, best you about Lego now.
I don't get annoyed if people call them Legos, but
I do.
It does. It's like it is incorrect, but it doesn't really bother me that much because, I mean, who cares? It's just a word. But it's more funny to me when everyone has to correct those people, like my boss or someone. Like if we're sitting in a store or something, and they go, and you hear someone go, "Oh, my son has Legos all the time." Actually, it's not Legos. Actually, it's not Legos. It's Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego. You know, and I'm just like, you sound so pretentious. It's like, don't do it. You're like, oh, it's so funny. But I'm a marketing merchandiser. So merchandising for Lego. What that involves is, if there's a convention or a show like a Comic-Con or something like that, especially in Florida, I will do all of Florida, but sometimes they'll send me out of state to do it if it's a big enough show, and I beg them enough to let me send them, to get them to send me. But like if you see like a life-size Boba Fett made out of Lego at a comic convention, if it's in Florida, I built that piece. So that's what I do for Florida, is build all those Legos, the Lego things that you see in a booth at a convention. And then I also go into all the stores that are in my district. So I have 10 Walmart stores, 7 Targets, and one Lego store. And what I do is, if you go in and you see a glass case, like especially at Target, you'll see a glass case with the Lego on there. When you push a button, it lights up, and sometimes things move around, like it'll be on a turntable. I build that whole display and then set it up, and then take it to the store and put it on the shelf and make sure it works and everything. And then, like for the Lego store itself, all the ones that are behind glass or the stuff that's in the front, I build all those displays for them. So basically, I build Lego for a living. That's what I do. I build Lego and put it on display for a living. Yes.
John, when you do the conventions, do you get an exhibitioner's pass? So you get to go in early to the big convention.
You get a professional badge. Yeah. Yep.
So you can sort of get in and hang around all week. Can you stay there all weekend or? Yeah,
I can. I can. Yeah. Yeah. I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so you can get in the.
But what happens? What I find happens is if you're there with that badge saying you work for Lego and you go near the Lego booth, someone at the Lego booth will put you to work selling Lego products. So you
all right, keep away.
Yeah, you got to kind of like sneak around. You set everything up. You set everything up and run, because if you don't,
you can queue up for the other exclusives. Then that's quite handy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the best thing is that, like, if you can really finagle it, you can go and smooth up with some of the other guys, like the Hasbro guys and things like that, and try to get some of the exclusives before they let everybody line up. But it's only worked once or twice, you know.
Jody's full of it tonight.
He is. He's got a real. He's trying to start, isn't he? He's starting on me. He's trying to. Might have to. This banhammer is going to come out.
Don't. Oh God, he would have last time with that.
Yeah, God.
Talking about bleaching his figures.
Yeah, God.
Start a right debate.
Just push. Yeah, cool. We could have World War III with that.
Yeah.
But I do have a trick for all you convention goers. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Like,
yeah.
I learned this because my father. Okay, so my father's friends with a really good photographer guy, and we met him and we went to one of these Florida, like SuperCon here in Florida, and we brought my dad's friend because he wanted to take pictures of the people who were in costume doing cosplay and everything. Okay. And we were all outside waiting in line, and my dad's like, well, I want to go in there and get pictures of some of the people as they come in and stuff like that. And his friend Josimar is like, yeah, let's do that. They don't have tickets, my dad and Josimar. I have a ticket to go to the show, but they don't. But we walk up to the thing, and my dad knocks on the door, and maybe it's because he's a senile old man. I have no idea. But the guard lets us walk in. He's like, oh, you want to take pictures? He goes, we want to take pictures as everybody comes in. And he's like, okay, yeah, come on in and stand over here and just take your pictures as they come in. And the guard knew they didn't have badges. The guard knew he knew they don't have badges. But once we got inside, my dad's like, well, what's behind this door? And I'm like, well, that's where the convention is. You can't go in there. And he opens the door and walks in. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I follow him, of course. Josimar follows him. And then we get into this little area, and there's like people working there and stuff. And this one lady comes up and she's like, what are you guys doing here? And my dad's like, well, we're taking pictures of cosplayers and stuff. And she's like, you can't be in this area. Go into that room. And we get sent off to the side room. And there's all the guests. So we're sitting in there with the guys from the Comic Book Men. Adam Baldwin is in there. And my dad goes up and starts talking to Adam Baldwin. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I like you on that show. You were pretty cool. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, we just got into the lounge where all the guests are sitting eating like little chips and stuff and drinking sodas and everything while they wait to go into the convention. And it's like all because my dad's so senile. So take an old man with you to the next convention and have him wander around and just follow him. They'll let him go anywhere they want. So there's a tip for you if you want to get into a convention early and wander around in places you're not supposed to go.
Yeah, it's just a matter of just looking confident usually, isn't it? Just walking straight and looking confident.
Yeah. Either looking confident or looking confused. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have there's a Lego land here, and the Star Wars part of it just blew me away. I mean, there's this like lights and sounds. The Falcon rises up like it's lifting off. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I've been to Legoland a couple of times. Yeah, really enjoyed it. At Windsor.
Did you go on your own?
Hey?
Did you go on your own as an adult?
No, I took my son.
You took your son, because they won't let you go in on your own as an adult, will they? Without bringing, you got to be with children. They won't let you adults go in on their own. Because me and my wife wanted to go, but they won't let you in without children accompany, which I think's odd. So there's a lot of adult Lego fans out there, isn't there? So
that's strange, because my brother and I went, and he's only 3 years younger than I am, so he doesn't look like a child,
Yeah. But
Why?
it's there was something in a paper a while ago. Some sort of elderly ladies, like in her 60s or 70s, she wanted to go. She was a fan of Lego, and they wouldn't let her in because she was on her own. They said, "Where's your children?" Or I'm not. I just want to look around, and look at the Lego. Oh, you can't do that, madam. It's just you got to be only coming if you can accompany children. Well, that's just not on, is it?
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Strange. I know we can't here in the States. We can't go to Chuck E. Cheese without a child, because they think you're going to be a pedophile if you go to Chuck E. Cheese without a child. So.
God.
But I don't think Legoland's that way.
I wouldn't go to Legoland anyway. It's extortionate. Anyway, the price.
The prices, yeah.
Extortionate. Yeah.
All those theme parks. I mean, it's $100 a day to go to Disney World. I mean, come on, $100 to go to a theme park?
Wow, that's terrible. Yeah. No. Terrible. No.
That's what's fortunate about being a resident. I get a year pass for like $300, $400. So as long as I go 4 or 5 times, I more than paid for it for the year,
Yeah.
And this year they've actually extended it. They're giving us an extra 6 months because of the COVID thing. So we really get a year and a half, I think, out of this year.
Yeah.
By the time it's done, we might get to the end of 2021. They might just screw next year. If you bought a pass, you have it all next year too because of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because Woody, we would have been at Disney last weekend because Woody from Alaska he had originally was flying down, and I was going to meet him there for 2 or 3 days this past weekend. Yeah. But Woody's plans all went to hell because of that. My pass is exclusive to me alone. I can't even get a family member in. But if you spend more money, like mine is only like the $400. It's called a silver pass. So there's different levels, of course. So if you buy like a gold or platinum pass, which will cost you like $700, $800, $900 or something, then you can get like a whole bunch of people in. But I don't buy that one because it's 3 times as much.
There you go. You'll be able to go in Legoland now. You can adopt him. You can go to Legoland then.
I have a couple friends that have asked my dad to adopt them because they want to be part of the family. Because stuff like that. Wampa!
I thought I'd put that in.
Can he take the
liven things up? I don't know. I think it's just Jody commenting tonight.
Yeah, he's taking over, hasn't he?
Come on, last couple of nights we've been firing.
Mystery commented.
So we need to come on, fire some questions over.
Wampa wampa.
Yeah, I've asked to get a little Wampa thing for us. He's not got back to me yet, but it will do it. He'll do it for us. A nice little animation for his Wampas.
Wampa wampa.
Wampa. Let's show all the ad because it's a fantastic ad.
Wampa! R2-D2, use your sensor scope. I can't find Luke. Hey, you big fur coat. Try me out for size.
Hey, you big fur coat.
Wampa wing time. I need 2 R2.
You have Wampa R2-D2 and sensor scope and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Wampa, Wampa. We thought that was so...
Does anybody have any Star Wars Star Tots?
No.
I have Chewbacca.
I have somewhere. In a box somewhere. If I can find them.
Chewbacca's the only one I have.
Mm.
I'd like to have a Yoda, but nope, didn't work out.
I see Mark got his ATACT driver today from you, John.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
keep
that-
blaming you for spamming the chat. Other people's streams, yeah.
Is that worth the money? Okay.
Be honest.
No. I'm just worried that it's going to fall apart in 5 years' time, start rotting and falling apart. So.
Okay, I like that I have it. I think it's cool that I have it. I'm glad that I have it, and I can put it next to Darth Vader up there. But if I had one in my hand before I spent the money on it, I probably would not spend the money on it. I'd be happy with just having Darth Vader. Darth Vader is far superior. He is like night and day difference. It's far superior. So,
do you think they just rushed out the Luke? They've done the Vader, they rushed the Luke out quickly, and that's it. They're not going to do any more. I don't think they will. So
it's mostly just the decision to use rubber instead of cloth that really gets
strange.
If it had been a cloth outfit, if it was cloth outfit, I'd probably be just as happy as I was with the Vader.
Yeah.
Because the Vader has cloth parts, he has plastic parts, and he has like a rubber jumpsuit, and the rubber jumpsuit makes sense on the Vader because that's the padding and the way that suit kind of looks. But I suppose I should have.
My question about.
I suppose I should have just taken that Vader has a rubber jumpsuit to go. And I should have like made that correlation that every figure is going to be rubber. So
yeah, I plan to do one this weekend, Jody. I'm getting around to it. So if you keep harassing me, I won't do it.
What's on for that one? What's that, Tots?
Yeah. I'm going to watch your video, John, and then make the decision if I'm going to get it or not, the leak. So yeah. So you can't really just have the Vader on its own, can you? So,
well, you technically could, but
yeah.
Star Tots are things that you can get at Celebration. They were going to be an actual line Kenner were going to actually do. I think it was Kenner actually going to actually do in the vintage line. Just tiny little like baby versions of all the characters.
All right.
And somebody had the idea to do them for Celebration, and you can get them at Celebration.
God, yeah.
Yeah, they were back then. They called the little guys chibi from the Japanese anime stuff. Chibi. So we're like Chibi Chewy, Chibi Yoda, Chibi, whatever. But that word has kind of gone away because I think there's another. Because I guess the Pops and all the Funko stuff sort of made the word chibi go away.
Yeah.
It's like pop art now. But I mean, that's what I'm really interested in is I mentioned it in my video. I'm interested in someone who's really good with stop motion animation. Like if they can, because the armature, the armature that's in
about 5 minutes.
What's that?
I can do it, but it's just so time consuming.
Yeah.
It's like you 2 or 3 hours into it, and you've done like 2 seconds. And
yeah.
Someone did a robot dancing on Facebook or Twitter today. Someone did it, and it was a Robotech robot, and it was very good. He was doing moonwalking and everything, and doing body popping. But they must have took him weeks and weeks to do. So.
Yeah.
So I think that question there, I think you two better answer that because I have no idea.
Well,
I'm not a modern collector anymore, so there you go. You can
Supposed to be the hand carbonite and the blue, the carbonized Vader, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So them were the exclusives. Now they've made.
The Forlom and Zuckus were probably going to be exclusive at one of the conventions, and then they put them out instead.
Yeah.
So
last night, Amazon UK decided to put the carbonized Vader up for about 10 minutes last night, and they put it up for about £15 something, and everyone panicked and started buying them and cancelling their orders they'd ordered in Germany. And then within, like say, 10 minutes, Amazon's put, oh damn, we've put the wrong price up, and they removed it again. So so a load of people last night ordered it for about £15. It was an odd price, like $15.97 or something. It was weird. So and I was watching it, and I just didn't bother because I knew it's going to come out again. So, but I just couldn't believe it. How quickly it just was like, oh, we've done that wrong. Typical Amazon UK.
No, Jody, that's the mass box that I've done a video on that I got. I just got the panels. I got each panel and I've just fixed it back together, basically. So it's just
the hair is quite good
in the box, and I obviously put my Hurricane in it. But I've got my Hurricane on display. So I just need the spare wheel for it.
It's a good looking box, yeah.
Yeah. Mike, you take to set up your page. You've done it, haven't you?
It's ready to go. I just haven't gone live yet. Yeah. So I got to do my video. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got all the video. We change his collections that often. We've got to keep up to date with them.
Yeah.
Terrible Facebook, don't it? It is. I don't want to say it, but it is.
I disagree. I'm like as far as modern figures goes. As far as modern figures goes, it looks like him. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like him.
It's better than the Black Series ones. It's better than the vintage Kenner. It's better than anything Hasbro put out through the 90s. I mean, it's like
to be honest, it wants to be better than the Black Series, doesn't it? Because it costs so much more.
Yeah, it's 3 times and a bit more, isn't it? So
yeah, and the belt is fantastic. I mean, it's really cool.
Is the belt rubber as well, John?
Well, no, it's a plastic, like it would be on a Black Series or something like that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. The gun's plastic, like everything. And the belt and gun and all the stuff has weathering and details on it, which that would help the rubberized suit if it had there's no weathering on it. Like put some scuffs on it, like he was in battle. Like put dirt on it. Dirt.
It did, yeah. It needed a bit of weathering, didn't it?
Well, with the Hot Toys, they actually give you 2, didn't they? Give you 2 looks. Give you like a normal clean one and then a dirty one.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously paid a lot more, but you got 2 versions. That's why you see a lot of loose there on eBay on for sale because they only want one.
I'm just reading that comment. Oh, Mark comes out with some good comments.
It's a load of crap put in a box in it, really, basically.
Yeah, I won't touch it with a barge pole. Yeah.
No, never in a million years. Done a couple of stop motion commercial projects at work. Both times it involved me just saying, study overnight. It's finished about 15, 30 second ad. Yeah, I've done before, and it's just so much time consuming. I mean, I did a video today, a 10-minute video that took me 3 hours. Oh, God, I wish I hadn't bothered to end of it. So I'm hoping I get a few views on that when it goes up tomorrow. It's already on the Patreon, but it's going up tomorrow on YouTube.
You still doing that Baby Yoda one?
Yeah. I was doing that earlier on. I'm going to finish that up tomorrow. I'll be on Patreon tomorrow and then on YouTube on Sunday. Sure, some enterprising toy photographer will do a stop motion video using it. Yeah. searching Lego and Mega Block stop motion videos. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did with the Lego. I did the Lego ones. Quite easy to do.
We just went. Oh, that's it, Mark. Mark, you give Billy grief. Yeah, give him some grief.
Yeah, I think all of us have done. I mean, way back like 20 years ago, I did some stop motion stuff. So I mean, I think everybody's done. Everyone who picks up a camera and aspires to video and do something and make movies or do something eventually does some stop motion.
Yeah.
The reason I said I don't want to do it is because it takes forever. So I was like, I want to see somebody else who has the time
Willem Dafoe.
to do it.
Dafoe.
It does actually look like Willem Dafoe. You're right. Yeah.
Or young William Dafoe from Platoon or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I go back to the turning point in my life is when I wanted to buy a video camera, and I went to see my grandma to borrow some money to buy one, and she wouldn't let me have it. So I think that is a turning point in my life. Yeah. I think it'd been totally different if I had had that video camera.
See, my dad was nice enough to actually go halves on me and buy it. We bought the same camera that they used to shoot ER. Spent out like tens of thousands of dollars on it. I can't believe I convinced him to buy it. Yeah. So all the movies and stuff I made as a kid were made on a television quality video system camera.
Wow.
Yeah. My friend Nofrio and I made. I've been putting them up on YouTube. We have I've got the Bag Boy trailer up and a couple other videos that we did up on YouTube. They're just down a lot further than what probably most of the recent people have seen. And at some point, I got to put the entire films up. I've just got the trailers and everything up, but I've got to put the whole films up because they're hilarious. Some of them are hilarious, man. But
yeah, I went after one of the JVC ones that Mike McFly had, the red one.
yeah.
I think it was only like £400.
What's funny is we sold that camera only 5 or 6 years ago, and I think we got like $200 for it because it's so out of date. And my dad's like, we spent thousands on that thing. How could it be only worth like $200? Because no one on the planet uses that anymore.
That's it with technology. As soon as you buy it, it's just
it wasn't even high. It wasn't even high def. I mean, it's like by today's standard, it was probably like a 340 pixel camera or something. You know, it's like, yeah.
Sure. Make a channel with a cool handle and cool vids. Spin up a Patreon, and I might become a Patreon. Mark's going to think about it. Yeah, you can come and be a Paliboy then, can't you?
Yeah.
If you got your own channel. Are
we talking about the old Star Trek news today? We're going to mention that now. I'm
so happy about
that. Yeah.
What happened? What did I miss? I missed something then.
Well, CBS.
Did they sell it? Did they sell it finally?
No, CBS are making a Captain Pike series.
Oh, they kept it. They're not selling it anymore. Okay.
No, they're gonna make strange.
They've made a good move for a change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I will.
New worlds.
Put it on.
Yeah.
New worlds.
You asked. We listened. It's happening.
Wow, I'm so glad I finally get to share this news with you guys.
Speaking just for myself, I have never received more love from a fan base than I have from the Star Trek family.
Without you, this wouldn't be happening. So thank you so much.
I can't wait to put on that gold Starfleet uniform and deliver #1 right along with Captain Pike and Spock.
It is a huge honor.
And it means even more for us to be able to announce this right now at a time when so much of the planet is hurting.
The ethos of Star Trek is so curious and welcoming and unifying.
And we're going to get to work on a classic Star Trek show that deals with optimism for the future.
Here we go. I can't
Here
wait.
we go.
And I guess there's only one more thing to say. Hit it.
Hit it. That's good, isn't it?
And by the way, we're going to
Yeah.
completely screw up the continuity again because we're going back to the past.
Yeah.
No, it's before Kirk, isn't it? So
Yes,
Yes,
full
which
card.
means
Yeah.
they're going in the past. They're going in the
Yeah.
past.
it's on the Enterprise. It's
Every-
the Enterprise. We're back on the Enterprise. Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
No.
I said end of Discovery. When that happened, they should just do that.
Yeah.
Just do Pike.
Have you watched those Star Trek shorts? I haven't watched them yet.
No,
They did a
I
couple-
can't find them anywhere. We
No, I can't.
can't get them, can we?
No, we can't. They're not on Netflix, are they?
Netflix has Discovery and Amazon has Picard.
Yeah.
So what this is going to be on, I don't know.
Oh, it'll be one or the other, won't it? So, but that's
Well,
years away, yeah.
over here, they're all on CBS Access. You don't get access over there, then?
It'll be what they'll film it beginning of next year, and then it'll be out following year because we've got Discovery, haven't we, coming out?
Discovery this year, yeah. There'll be another Picard at the end of the year. Then they'll do this.
Yeah.
What do you watch them on? Though?
I don't like Discovery. I thought Discovery's all right. I just don't like Michael.
What do you watch them on? What network? Because they're on CBS Access here. So
Netflix is just I say Netflix is Discovery, but Picard was on Amazon.
Amazon,
okay.
Amazon Prime, yeah.
So they must bid over there. They must bid on it, and whoever gets the highest bid, CBS lets them use it.
Yeah.
See, I guess what from my perspective, growing up Star Trek, okay, I saw the original series on TV, then I graduated to watching The Next Generation, and then Deep Space Nine and Voyager, and then I saw them go back and do Enterprise and screw up the continuity, and then they went and did like this Discovery show, which they screw up the continuity on, and then they made all these movies which screw up the continuity. So I'm like, you've basically destroyed the first TV show that had Kirk and Bones and Scotty in favor of all this modern stuff, because what they did in those episodes doesn't count anymore. It's completely wiped away from history because of what happened in Enterprise, Discovery, and the new movies. So it bothers me that they're going to do a Pike.
The new movies, but not these series.
Oh, yes, they did. I mean,
look
at the Klingons in Enterprise. They look like the Klingons in Next Generation.
Well, they're not going to be just normal ones without makeup on, are they? Like the one in...
Yeah, with the mustaches and the tan skin.
I don't care. You keep with the timeline.
It will be a sequel series to Discovery, yes, but Discovery's gone to the future.
Yeah.
Discovery's gone after Next Generation, the starship. But this series, if you saw the last episode of Discovery, it showed you Spock in his blue uniform on the Enterprise with Captain Pike, number one.
Yeah.
And the old set. So that is, and I said, they've got to do a series of that. And obviously everybody else thought same, so they've done it.
Yeah.
See, I want them to keep going into the future. I want to know what happens like after. That's why I loved Picard, because I was like, okay, great. They're finally doing what happens 10 years after like Voyager and all that stuff, so awesome. This is cool. And now I want them to keep going into that future. What happens after this Picard series? What happens in the future? Like, keep going forward with the Star Trek line, not backwards. It's kind of like, what if they went back with Star Wars and said, we're going to try and shoe in a show that's in between, like, right before the prequels happened, but we're going to make it so all the Jedi are dead, and we're going to make it so like that. And then you're going to be like, that makes no sense because all the Jedi are running around in the prequels. How could they be all dead? And by the way, we're going to make Rhodians look like furry, weird Ewok guys or something. No, Rhodians were green and had like this, like the Discovery Klingons too. They were like, what are those? Those aren't Klingons. Those are like, what are those things?
Yeah, they're reptilian more, aren't they?
8 different houses of Klingons. That's what they've come round with. I think it's 8 different houses of Klingons.
Yeah, sure.
The Klingons that were in charge during Kirk's time were the ones that looked more like humans.
Yeah, they had the from Enterprise, wasn't it, when they were experimenting on the genome, wasn't it? And turn more human. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the clever way of getting around it. Yeah,
That's how they got around it. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Different houses.
Yeah.
The fourth series of Enterprise, the fourth season, tried to really fix all the continuity errors. Yeah,
it's probably one of the best series. Yeah, I love series 4. We had the Mirror Universe episodes.
it was the better one. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah, when the mirror and that one with the bound, is it bound with the three green Andorians, not Orions, the Orion, the girls. That's such a yeah.
How do I feel about Mask? I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to change the subject, man. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going back to a question that I asked earlier that we missed.
All right.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them, and I quite like them. I don't think I'll collect them all, but yeah, I think they're all right.
that's true,
Not
Jody.
I collected back in the day.
Two different companies owning the same thing. Yeah, you're right. It's like Marvel with Sony and Disney owning half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like Mask. I've watched a lot of the cartoons because they're on one of the services has a few of the cartoons. I don't know if it's Tubi or what, but it's like the premise and the stuff is pretty cool, but some of the dialogue, it's kind of like of all the old cartoons, I can make it through I can make it through G.I. Joe like hands down any day, and then He-Man is second place, and then but like Thundercats season 1. But when you get into season 2 and 3 of Thundercats, it starts going off the rails with Hammer Hand and all those other weird guys. But Mask, for some reason, Mask and Transformers, like you get past the first like 5 or 6 episodes, you're like, this is cool. But once you get into like episode 7 or 8 for both Mask and Transformers, they just go off the rail. It's like this is the cheesiest, like most horrible dialogue, and like the stuff the kid is doing is so stupid. You're like, why is he doing that? You know, like they wouldn't let him. It's kind of like Inspector Gadget, where you're like, why is this kid even coming along on this dangerous mission? Anyways, he's like a child. Leave him home. And then he bungles his way through everything and trips over the bad guy's gas line, and everything blows up. And you're like, the only reason the bad guy's lost is some stupid kid tripped over his gas line and the whole thing blew up. It's like, that's just dumb.
We're definitely getting you on, Mark. Definitely getting you on.
Yeah, I started watching old Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends today.
Yeah, so you mentioned.
Started watching it. Yeah, it's
so
brilliant.
many good cartoons in it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I'm going through all the Clone Wars again. Then I'm probably go to X-Men, and then I don't know. I'd like him to put Resistance season 2 on.
Yeah,
I've seen season 1, but I haven't seen season 2. I don't know why they haven't put it on.
I've seen most of season 2's on Sky, on the Disney XD channel on Sky.
That's probably why.
Yeah, but they haven't shown the end of it yet.
Right.
So it's terrible.
The short end of that is it'll go on Disney Plus, won't it? So.
Well, yeah, Disney XD are rubbish. They like have massive gaps. So start showing it, and then they'll have a gap for later. And you're like, you don't do that. You just show the whole series and then get it done. And then it confuses people because they're like, is it on yet? Is it not on? So yeah.
Jody, I don't think it would matter. I mean, 110, 220, it just depends on the amperage. I mean, it's 220 over 110 is just going to feel a little bit different in vibration. But if the amperage is higher,
he's doing it.
You know? We had electric fences.
Calm down.
We had electric fences holding in the animals on the farm, and some of them were like 300, 400 volts, and you'd get shocked by those things. And I remember people talking about don't pee on the electric fence. So my brother and I went out there and peed on it just to see what happened. Nothing happens, by the way, because your stream is broken up into drips by the time it hits the fence. So nothing happens. But if you grab
on the stream, don't we?
Yeah,
you can grab those electric fences. I used to make my brother grab them. I'd be like, hold on, see how much see how long you can hang on to that fence, Mark. It's fun. And he'd be like, ah,
Oh dear. Oh.
So anyway, this is what I've pre-ordered.
It looks great.
I know that's. I mean, he's saying pending approval. There's a video camera. Look, there's a video camera I should have got back in the day.
I like the yellow suit though, the hazmat suit that he wears with the tape recorder.
Yeah,
Darth Vader.
That's coming out, isn't it? Later on.
That's a cool one.
That's coming out later on.
That's it. Pending approval means Michael J. Fox has got to approve it and his people, isn't it? I guess. So.
You know, the other day,
I'm not so sure about the guitar. I'm not bothered about the guitar, but the rest of it's pretty cool.
The other day, I saw him in Casualties of War.
Yes,
good film, that.
And I was surprised at how many other people. I was like, first off, Michael J. Fox is super young in that movie.
Yeah.
And then like Ving Rhames is in it from all the Mission Impossible stuff, and he's like crazy young also, and Sean Penn and I was like all these other guys. Yeah, there's like a lot of people.
It first came out, I think 87.
Yeah,
like that.
Oh, somewhere in the 80s. Yeah, 87. You're probably right. Yeah. But it was like I was like, holy cow! Look at all these people that are now today. They're big names, you know. And
like, I like that. Is it The Secret of My Success? That one, I like that film he done. That's a good film.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Helen Slater. Yeah. Oh yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's got that that song in it.
Frighteners. That's a good film.
Yeah, Frighteners. I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't do very well, did it? That was he did that with Lord of the Rings guy, didn't he? So that was all filmed, and it was filmed in New Zealand as well. And he good film. Yeah. That was sort of at the end of his career, really, wasn't it? I know he did Spin City, the TV series. I used to love watching that. Yeah.
See, now
the turtle ones are pretty good. Yeah.
He did recently appear in Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah,
that's on Netflix. Yeah. So.
See, I think he'll still take acting jobs, but they have to be able to work with him and with his disability. You know, like the Is it Parkinson's? He's got Parkinson's, right?
Yeah.
He didn't look too bad on that live stream though the other day. That was pretty awesome. That.
Mm.
And talking of seeing a lot of famous people, the Goonies one. It's like everybody on that is like totally famous apart from Chunk. And he's really skinny now.
And Data. I mean, Data didn't do much after he did Short Round and then that's all he did was Data and Short Round, right? And then,
we're asking him about that. That's all I needed to know, really.
He was a stunt. He's a stunt guy now, isn't he?
Is he okay? Is he all right?
He's back in acting. Actually, he's gone back into acting.
Okay.
Yeah, we're saying on the stream that he's gone back into acting. The only one that's not an actor is Chunk. Oh, it's just.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the Short Round actor came back and did the the Crystal Skull bit where they go to Peru and they go to that graveyard and they find and there's those guys running around in the ruins.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird. They didn't have him in it. Really?
That's funny.
But he's older now, isn't he? So I'm sure I watched the video and they said he was in it. Came back because he does those sort of supervisor stunt thing. So yeah, positive. I'm positive. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
And show it in the stream.
Oh, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Read the T-shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm is a good show.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Well, Michael J. Fox was in it.
Yeah,
I guess so.
All right.
Pretending he was accidentally insulting Larry due to his condition. It's brilliant. I think I've only got up to first 4 seasons on it, and for some reason I watch. I haven't got Sky anymore, so
I've seen clips of it, but I've never watched a full episode. So
you know,
no,
basically the same story every episode. Basically,
yeah.
But
I've seen the clip where there's a woman doing sign language, and she's rather attractive, shall we just say, and she's at a wedding and she's at the front and she's doing the sign language, and there's supposed to be these two people getting married, but all the blokes are watching her doing the sign language because she's blessed, shall we say. So and some woman walks up and goes,
Where
"Get
for Mark?
the F out." Because all the blokes are just drooling. yeah. See, that clips like that come up. So, oh dear.
Yeah, Seinfeld Unleashed. Yeah.
Seinfeld's Unleashed. You know what? I've only ever watched one episode of Seinfeld.
Oh wow!
Episode, and that is the collector episode because somebody shared it with me. Said you need to watch this. So yeah, that's the only episode I've ever watched. It's bad in this. Bad is that, isn't it?
Seinfeld
is
how
blessed Matt.
Like the girl, how is she blessed? You know,
He's Mark. Ignore him.
She's blessed. Come on.
Yeah, just ignore him. He'll be mentioning something else next, won't he?
Yeah.
Did you see that video she put up today? Anyway, but
no, I don't.
Seinfeld's actually got a new thing on Netflix. You know, Seinfeld's got a new thing.
Oh
on
yes,
Netflix.
Yeah. I've never known. I don't know what the I know it's an American thing, but I've never known what the fascination with Seinfeld is. We never really watched it over here in UK. Well, I never did anyway. I didn't really know about it.
Paliboys Unleashed.
Just because the show really was just about nothing. It was really like a real life sitcom. You know, like when you watched it, you were like what's humorous to me is when Seinfeld's parents retire and they move to Florida and end up living in Boca Raton in a retirement community. Like when my dad retired and moved to Florida, it was like he joined the group. It was like the treasurer. He didn't go for president, but he went for treasurer of his association. And Seinfeld's parents go for president. But that election part was exactly the same as what so I'm like watching Seinfeld and then I'm listening to my dad talk on the phone and it's the same damn thing that's going on, So I was those episodes just have me in tears laughing so hard because they're so dead on with how things really are, Yeah. And that's the humor I think in it is that it's basically like real life, but a parody of it, a parody of real life and stuff, Yeah.
So hope everybody's hit that like button. And if you haven't, go on it now, please. Smash it.
Smash it. Actually, that button on my mouse is broken now because I was hitting it so hard to hit like on videos for Mark, and the mouse just broke.
So how's the Paliboys game better than Force Unleashed on par? You mean
it's different.
Order?
It's not comparable because the force powers are different. I find this game easier to use the force powers on. Where Force Unleashed, there was a lot of times I just couldn't do it.
No.
No matter what, I couldn't get my fingers to do some of those powers. Not when you really wanted to. You're running down the corridor and you want to do all these things and it just wouldn't work. And they end up just throwing guys over and over again. But with this new one, you can stop laser bolts. You can grab a guy in midair, move him around, put him in the path of the laser bolt, let the laser bolt loose, and it hits him.
Yeah.
So it's easier to control the force powers, I think. Yeah. But
it's really good.
But Force Unleashed had better force powers. You could pull ships out of the sky and do all kinds of crazy things. Which so far, I'm not done with the game, but so far you can't do,
Yeah.
You're not finished it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, there's all those challenges to do now as well.
Yeah, I got to get in there. I'm past the AT-AT part. I drove the AT-AT around, and then I met Saw Gerrera and ran around that part, and that's where I think I bought some spiders or giant. I think I remember spiders.
Yeah.
And then I'm somewhere in there, So maybe halfway through. I don't know.
Yeah, you've convinced him to buy. I mean, you've not watched my video on it.
It's on sale right now, and I mean, at least the PlayStation Network has it for $39.99. So that's like $30 off, right? $20 off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't buy a game unless it's.
The thing with the challenges is you can put your own enemies in, which enemies you want. But there's one enemy that's indestructible.
Oh, cool. So you can just battle it over and over and just see what.
Yeah, you
try different techniques and
Yeah, you can't kill him. So if you put you can put 5 of them in,
and you can't kill any of them.
Oh. It's just, I don't know if it's like a glitch in the system or it's just, I don't know. But
well, some of that stuff is useful for learning how to do different techniques.
Oh, yeah.
I know they put a training thing in Battlefield 5, and my brother and I go in the training area, and the guy you're shooting dies. The training stuff doesn't move, and when you shoot other players, they never die, but they also don't give you indications of where you've hit them. So it's like we want an enemy that doesn't die, but gives you indications of, did you get a headshot? Did you hit him in the arm? Did you hit him in the leg? Did you hit him in the foot? You know what I mean? So it's like you can learn the different weapons and actually use techniques you've learned in the training camp for the real game, but it just doesn't work. So I think that might be what they're thinking of. They have an enemy that doesn't die so that you can learn all the different techniques of how to strike with the lightsaber, use the force and stuff like that, without having to worry about waiting for him to respawn after you've killed him, you know?
I'm keeping you too busy with Patreon updates. I'll stop doing them, shall I?
Go back to your video history. That's true. Yeah. We could post older stuff that didn't make it to Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Well, I was just going to bring mine up now. That's mine. I wonder why it says $9 a month.
Because 2 people are. Wait, that would have to be 1 at 4 and 1 at 5, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
How does that work? You don't have a $4. Oh. Do you have a $4?
Yeah, I do, but you're both on.
We're both under 5?
Both on 5.
That's weird then. I know mine got mixed up because I had to redo the levels after Jody joined, and then it moved Jody to a level lower than what he was before. So, it automatically moved Jody. I don't know why. So on mine,
weird,
because I had to reset it.
There's a new post. How to collect Star Wars licenses. That took me 3 hours to do.
What do you mean how to collect licenses? Like to get a license to make product yourself?
It's me how to collect series I do. And it's about Star Wars licenses.
Oh, the different licenses around the world. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
So there you go. It's it's only $1 a month. You can pick how much you want.
Tim, I changed my perks, so you can now. When I started Patreon, it was only dollar amounts for each goal for each level, but now you can do it based on number of subscribers. So I changed my goals to be like, when I get 25 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway for a $20 action figure, let's say, so, and then if I get 50, it'll be a $40 action figure or a couple of action figures worth $40. And then all the way up to say you get 500 subscribers. So we're going to give away a Hot Toys or a Sideshow collectible or something, stuff like that.
There you go, $5, $4. No, there isn't a $4. It's 5, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, I need to put
1, 2, 3, I think, or something. I think I've done.
I went 1, 2, 5, I think. But I need to put in the pictures. Yeah, I need to make pictures for different levels.
Yeah. There you go. So that's me, Patreon.
Yeah, Jody, I think I did because originally I had one. I was trying to do one at 50 cents. But when I got done and turned it all on, it was like I had 2 levels that were at $1. It went $1, $1, $5 or something like that. So I had to make the one of them a different dollar amount, and it changed all my levels. It moved them around for some reason, but I think it moved you to a lower level for some reason from me changing it. So it was really strange. Yeah, you shouldn't be a weapon supplier. At $5 a month, you should be a boss. You should be the boss, the man in charge, I think.
A weapon supplier. Oh,
Like Destro, when you're,
interesting.
dealer.
Interesting. Right. I'm gonna show then.
Let me look at it. I'll look at it again. Let me see what I got here.
Something else I've pre-ordered. I think I've shown this before, but I'm going to show it again.
Yeah.
It's the Wonder Woman. Now they're saying that there's no date now for pre-order. It was supposed to be next week, but
that's from the new movie. That's her new outfit from the new movie.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
That's what I see. Yeah. They might wait now until the film's out. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it says, but I can wait. I'm waiting for everything bloody else out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be a supreme leader, Jody. You see, it didn't move you up to supreme leader.
I want to be supreme leader.
Mark is supreme leader,
I'm
but it made Jody the second in command, a weapon supplier or a faithful advisor, like Starscream or Destro. So somehow it bumped you down. See what I mean? Ladies call me the weapon supplier, Mark. Get a load of this weapon.
Oh dear.
Learned so much about you guys last few weeks, Mark. If I wanted to read an article that you have written, which one are you most proud of? Where would I find it?
The Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal. That was a good article.
I only advised in that role. I didn't actually write the article. I just was involved with it.
Yeah, true. Okay.
I think it's the other one, the top 10 most expensive Star Wars items, I think I called it.
Okay.
I think it's on my Patreon. It's all to read on my Patreon. Not hinting at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Not hinting at all. I have got an article. It's on my LinkedIn as well. If you want to jump on my LinkedIn for Tim, I've got an article if he wants it to go on his website.
I actually wrote one a long time ago for Retro Blasting, the Retro Blasting community.
All right.
Yeah.
What about fake DeLoreans? What it?
No. Not Retro Blasting. They're right. Retro Zapped. Sorry, Retro.
All right.
Oh, that was lucky. That was a good save. Oh.
Sorry. They both got retro in the name. No, Retro Zapped. You're right. It's not blasting. It's zapped. I'm surprised they haven't gone at each other. I mean, Retro Zap and Retro Blast are very close,
I've actually done something for Viz Magazine as well, so. Oh dear.
Let you loose on my site, yeah.
Yeah.
I have one short story in Asimov magazine. Does that count? I've been meaning to write more for them.
Oh, you need to check your writing standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I had to go see somebody's collection, so I had to get dressed up. I had to put my suit on and go look at somebody's collection for the auction. I wish I could have filmed it, to be honest with you. It was quite nice, but I thought you were joking. What about? Boss has put this up earlier on. I'll just put it up now. I'm not going to read it all, Tim. Oh, do you want me to read it? Because it's not that long, is it? You might say that Boss Bounty is a spark of the renewed wave of vintage collection evangelism is already showing signs of bearing fruit. When Tim reached out to me on Twitter, what's this from? Bantha Skull. So you've got a thing up on Bantha Skull. That's pretty cool. I won't read it out anyway because you can go over to Bantha Skull and
check it out. Yeah.
I'll put a link to it in the chat. So you can go read it. I won't read it out.
Sounds good.
There you go.
I know I shared a lot of that. I shared a lot of that stuff on Twitter, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I've shared it out. Should have asked you first, really. Oops. Oh, got a message from Fandom Collective. That's nice. Viz, yeah. I did something years ago for Viz. Back when I used to be an artist as well as a writer. Yeah, my supreme leader. Me too. Does that mean I get force lighting powers?
Absolutely.
Cheers, mate. No problem, Tim.
Just a Jedi Knight. Just a Jedi Knight.
Are you a Jedi Master? Is it Jedi Master and Jedi Knight? I don't know. It's that long since I did me tears. I'll check that actually.
Your top should be a Jedi Council member, though, right?
Jedi Master top one.
But not all Jedi Masters are on the Council. So the Council's higher than Jedi Master.
Young Lane's Padawan, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master. I should put a $10 one then, shouldn't I?
See? Yeah.
I don't know. Boss might demote me just a general supporter. I don't know. Oh dear, we've done 2 hours. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's a good time to get going. I gotta get some dinner going. I need some food. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Yo.
Baby back ribs.
Yeah, you wee ladder. Get in my belly. Baby back ribs.
So that's me at 200. Yeah, hey.
Hooray.
201. Nope. 2000. Yeah.
2000. Yeah.
No. Like
what a quarter though. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And Universal Collectors at 130.
Hooray.
They're flying as well. It's funny because we were about 180 last night and then he just shot up to 200 today.
Yeah, a couple of friends on Facebook didn't even realise I was YouTubing sort of live today. So I kept it secret, it's my secret identity, So a couple of people, some people heard it on a thing, and they said that's Matt's voice, and then they realised it was me. So they've a couple of friends.
Well,
so.
I've only got 1 or 2 friends in Seattle out of all the people I knew that actually like do YouTube and click on stuff. Like all of them, like my whole D&D group, like everybody that I hung out with back there, they all just watch YouTube as a guest. They will not actually log in And I'm just like, guys, if you guys would all log in, I'd have like 30 more subscribers. So come on, log in like once and click on my subscribe thing. I don't care.
Yeah, you have to find out who it is, Mark. I keep wondering who it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Yeah.
We know what it is. And yes,
It's shame you can't see. Shame you can't see who's watching the videos. So they think they'd show that when they see who's watching it. So there we go.
Yeah, well,
Someone isn't brave enough to speak.
It counts for you because it's engagement.
Yeah.
That's how stupid they are.
Yeah, it's engagement.
Yeah.
It's a bit unreal if it's just likes all the time, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not a problem. John's jumping away. Are you that hungry?
Yep. Meeting with Whistler.
Right. Have a good weekend, everybody. And we're back on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Even though John's done half a shift this week.
Wampa. He looks like he's waving, He's like always like, hey, I'm waving. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Is John